I've been in the situation that I'm like the girlfriend. If, for example, so like the example is I'm with my guy friend and his girlfriend, and I ask his girlfriend, "Can I try your drink?"
What the frick? What's
Because
wrong
like
with
because we're all getting
you? What?
And we are back. Welcome back to another episode of the SUJOBAE podcast. My name is Joseph Kim.
Sugar?
Okay.
Sorry.
We're keeping it in.
I'm Matthew Bae. I'm Matthew Bae. It's gonna be
Yes.
bad.
Look at us being more consistent. It hasn't been a full month since we last recorded, which is
Wow.
amazing. But it's been about like what, 3 weeks? 3 weeks since we last recorded.
Oh,
So
2 weeks,
2?
no?
No, I
No,
think
it's
it's
been
been
three, I think.
3 because we postponed
Oh.
last week because last week was 2 weeks.
Someone's been
How have you
busy.
guys been? What's shaking in life? Life update.
Susie,
Oh
talk
my
about it.
God.
VIP. Talk
Oh,
about it.
facts?
It's
How'd it go?
MVP.
MVP,
Yo, let's go. Let's
MVP.
go. She's back, baby.
Oh my God.
She
Wait,
never left,
it
but
was so overwhelming. Like, it was like a bigger thing than I thought. I thought it was just like a little dinner get together and like they just like say like, oh, like these people are the MVP. Like they gave us a whole plaque and like you
Damn.
went
show it
up
off.
there and
Do you
like
have it?
you sh
Do you have it on you right now?
no, I left it at work.
Oh, you should keep it at work. Yeah.
Yeah,
Flex
it's
on
to
people.
flex,
Yeah. Yeah, flex it. Yeah.
actually. Like you guys have the plaque or no, just kidding. But
No,
it
I'm
was
not the
really
MVP.
good and like I don't know, it just like meant a lot to me because like the executive committee was like, yeah, like you deserve and it was only 30 people from the whole entire like
Wow.
yeah.
Dang.
And like the directors from other hotels came to like talk to me. They were like, hey, like just tell me like a little bit about yourself. And this one girl was like from Purdue, so and she was like a
Oh.
director of human resources. So
Oh
she was
wow.
like, let's stay connected. I was like, all right, yeah, for
I mean, why
sure.
not? Right?
Yeah. I was like, boiler up.
I guess.
And it was like more meaningful that my sister was there. Cause
I
like
Mm.
saw that.
it
Yeah.
was it was kind of weird at first because like she was meeting all my work people. So it was like two words colliding. But it was like nice because if it wasn't, I was like maybe before she like told me she could fly down, like I was thinking about like taking a friend, but I felt like it wouldn't have been like as meaningful because like
Mm.
my sister like took like a lot of pictures and like videos to like send to my
Mm.
family and stuff, which was nice. And like I don't know, like I don't think any like friend would have been as happy like as my sister was for me, obviously.
Mm.
So that happened. So that was really, really good. And even at work, like, I don't know, the vibes have
Mm.
changed. Like,
No, I mean,
like
for sure, if
people
you took
know I'm
us to, we
MVP.
would not have recorded. We
Oh, I know.
we
I
would
would
just
have
been
recorded
You
idiots
her
for
have
like
just
five
ate,
seconds, and then we would just
like
accept it.
yeah,
like please
and
fall, please
ate and
fall.
like drank. Yeah. Wait, I drank like three glasses of wine because I was so nervous of like going up there and
Mm.
like,
Mm.
because I was like, I don't want to go up there.
It's
I was
like
like,
sober. I can't go up there sober.
yeah, I was like, give me the wine. Like,
Dang.
and oh yeah, that's like the good thing happened. And then 2 days ago, I like
I also saw this.
woke up, yeah, and I went to
Is this your car?
get to work. Yeah. I was like, wait, my car is not here. So I like walked around my whole apartment. I was like, wait, where did I park?
Oh my god.
But then the parking lot was like so empty. So I was like, oh frick, like the tow truck was here. And
Uh,
I just like remembered that I forgot to get a parking pass for the apartment because like
uh,
they never checked. So I just like
Uh,
never remembered.
mm,
And so I went to go get my car and it was $500. Like
I get you.
I was
GG.
like, wait, what?
I think that's pretty
Yeah,
standard. I think
and
that's
my
pretty standard though, unfortunately.
yeah, well, I was pissed because when I called that morning, they're like, yeah, it's gonna be like $370. I'm like, okay, I'll like get it after work. They're like, all right. And then I went, they're like, it's gonna be like 510. And I was like, wait, no, like someone told me it was 370. And they were like, oh yeah, after 1 p.m. we charge $1.89 per minute. And I was like, wait, why did no one tell me that? Like, whatever.
I mean, they won't tell
So
you.
that was a
That's crappy.
little
Yeah, that's crappy.
Well, God
that
had
was
to
a
humble
little
you
crappy
somehow.
car.
He's like, you get MVP and
Yeah,
you
I
get
mean,
$500 out your bank account.
Wait, this is a great learning lesson. Just because you're the
yeah,
MVP,
I mean. Yeah, just
No, it's
stay, put your
horrible.
head down.
It's
That's it. I
horrible.
was like, yeah, but
Even
it's
MVPs have
fine.
problems, guys. It's okay.
Exactly. MVPs are still human.
Amen. Well, you're round of applause.
I'm
Right there,
so
that's
humble. No, I'm just kidding.
round of
But yeah,
applause.
that was like crappy because like whatever. $500 is not small. So I was like kind of pissed, but
I'm about to
whatever.
tear up.
Yeah.
It's too beautiful.
I was like 500? Like, is there any way you can like discount it a little bit? She was like, no.
Discount.
I was like, oh, okay.
He showed the
Yeah,
MVP,
but
be
I
like,
mean,
I'm
it's
an
fine.
MVP, by the way.
But like, do you know who you're talking to?
But like,
Cause
they
just
just actually charge you
kidding.
more. Okay, it's like that.
Well, so it's actually been 3 minutes, so that's actually $5 more.
Yeah,
Like, all right,
510.
bro.
510.
Yeah, because I was in that line for so long because they were like my whole neighborhood was up there. Like they probably took my whole
Oh,
neighborhood
wow, they made
because
bank
the
that
line
day.
was long.
They knew. They knew.
For sure. For sure. But yeah, that's it for me. It was pretty good. And work has been really good too. So
Nice.
I've been pretty
Good.
content.
Sick.
Yeah.
Matt, you want to go?
Who's next?
Yeah, I'll go. So yeah, been pretty standard for me. I didn't get the MVP at work. I just got more work.
Man.
So out of that, if that makes me the MVP, then I'm the MVP. But no, yeah, just been working. Been still consistent with my workouts, which I'm very happy about. It's getting harder and
Nice.
harder though. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's so hard to be consistent now. Just because
Mm.
like I don't know for you guys, but like weather really affects me.
Mm.
So it's been like rainy, cold. It like snowed like five
Yeah, it
days ago or
snowed
something
like
like that. Like
randomly.
it's just been like gloomy. So like my body just feels like achy and like low energy. So it's like I just have to like trudge my way to like the gym. But every time I'm there, I feel good once I'm there. But it's been hard to like mentally go. But
Mm.
that's been good. I recently caught up with some friends. We know them, Nathan and Caleb. Caleb
Mhm.
Ho, Nathan Chen. I just dropped the full name. So yeah, I met them. It's been a minute. It was nice seeing them. We got some food and we hung out the whole day and everything.
Mm.
So that was nice catching up with them. I've been watching. Right now we're recording in March, so I don't know if you guys are into March Madness. For
Let's
those
go,
viewers or
Purdue.
us here,
Purdue is in Sweet 16, right?
I know. So
Yeah.
I watched all the Purdue games so
Oh, so
far, and
hype.
it's been stressful, but it's been good.
No,
I
it's
I
not been
actually
stressful.
ate with Sungjae. Yeah, I ate with Sungjae actually at his place, and we watched the game.
Mhm.
That dude has no idea anything about basketball. I hope he watches this podcast. That he was pissing me off. He was like, "What's our best player's name again?" I was like, "Oh,
Zach Edey. No?
yeah, Zach
Yeah, you
Edey." And then he
tell
was like, "Which one is
The
he?"
Asian
And
guy.
no, he was like, "Which one is he?" I'm like, "I don't know, the giant one in the." I was like so mad. Not mad. It was just funny. Explain to him,
Mm.
like he thought like substitutions in basketball were like soccer. So you get a limited amount, and then once you're subbed out, you can't come back in. So it was actually kind of fun explaining him like the rules and like the foul system, and then like what is it in that. Yeah, he's a funny guy. So that was nice, just chilling. What else did I do? Yeah, I didn't do anything else really. Anyways, Joe, got anything?
For me, well, I feel like for the past 3 weekends I've been out, not in the state. So first weekend after retreat, so this is way back. Went to Chicago, met with Matt, Sungjae, that was good. We accidentally, so funny story, and Matt knows this very. We accidentally robbed a Korean store, coffee.
What?
In broad daylight.
Yeah, let me explain. So we went to Jumbu Market, which is a Korean market in the area, and then I just got a whole bunch of stuff for myself. And then since we're there, Matt decided that he wanted coffee, like one of those small canned coffees, and he's like, "Let me just put it in the cart." We check out and we
First
leave.
mistake. First mistake, by the way. That's the first mistake.
Well, yeah, first mistake was getting the coffee, but we check out. I get all the grocery bags. We go to my car and we're loading the groceries, and then that's when we're parting ways. So I'm like, "Matt, grab your coffee." We look through every single bag. We can't find it. It's like, and I double checked. Like every single bag, and there's like 10 bags, so it took a while.
We all double checked.
Double checked. Sungjae checked, Matt checked, we checked. It's not there. So we go back and say, oh, we think we left the coffee at the counter, like at the cashier. It was like, oh, did we leave a coffee behind? And they're like, no, it's not here. So we're kind of confused at this point because we didn't know where it went. And then Matt and Sungjae are trying to figure it out. I'm still at the car looking for it. And then I'm waiting and like, surely they'll be back. No, it's been like 10 minutes. So I go back and they're actually at the side counter where like the owner sits and everything. And they're like, we got to check security footage because someone might have like stolen it by accident or on purpose. But the camera's on a 30-minute delay and we're not trying to stay there 30 minutes. So we're like, can we just get a refund? They're like, no, you will just take another coffee. So Matt just goes and grabs another coffee. We put the sticker on it, like we paid for it. We leave. I drive 2 hours back home. I go home and first thing I do is put the groceries in the fridge because it needs to go in the fridge. And guess what? The coffee's in the bag. I'm like, where did this come from?
What?
So
it was so stupid.
Accidentally stole coffee.
Accidentally.
Yeah. Well.
So life hacks. If you want free coffee.
No, don't do this. No, but it was funny because when we were leaving, finally parting ways, I was like, hey Joe, enjoy the coffee. Because we were like, it has to be in that trunk. So I said as a joke, I was like, hey Joe, enjoy the coffee. And then sure enough.
I was in my kitchen.
That was so...
And I laughed out loud. There's no one around me. I was like actually laughing because there's no way the coffee was still in my car. But
what?
Yeah.
And that happened. It was really funny because like when we initially went, all we actually wanted to do was get a refund. But they were like very adamant of like pulling up security footage, and we were like, Ajumma, we don't need like, and they're like, no, we need to do this, and I'm like, like, and then like all like you can see they're a little older, so they're both like trying to figure out how to do this. They're like, okay, download, okay, okay, all right, then bring it over here. And me and Sungjae are like, oh my god, like And Sungjae's like, he's pretty nice in the beginning, so he's just like letting them do it. But I told him because I can't speak Korean, so I was like, Sungjae, just tell them, give us the refund. And he's like, no, just let them do it, let them work. I'm like, what are you doing? Anyways, okay, before we get arrested, so I'm blacklisted from the gym group. Anyways, sorry, Joe. Do you have anything else? Keep going.
Well, that was that weekend, and then the week was probably pretty much just work. I went down to Indiana during Purdue spring break, met up with some of the Purdue peeps down there for a weekend. We hung out, went back to Chicago just to eat dim sum, which was good. Came back
with Matt again.
And then no, this was with
I busy. Yeah.
This was with like people on campus, like Euban and Priscilla Vincent. And then this is more of just my life, like nothing with me, but big shout out to my dad. He got a presidential award yesterday from Korea.
Wow.
So Prime Minister, Mr. Kim. Big shout out to my dad. He like called me one day and he says, yeah, I'm getting a president from Korea, or an award from the president in Korea. I'm like, what do you mean an award? He's like, oh, it's like, like those like military badges that you get in recognition. Yeah, he got one of those. And I was like, what? You just can't casually say that. So yeah, I feel.
Does it come with a signing bonus?
No, it comes with like
that's not bad.
It came with like a huge plaque and everything, and I was like, dang, that's impressive. Awesome. So big shout out to my dad, but that made my week because I'm really happy for him.
Mr. Kim.
Other than that, not much. I've been just going to work, going to the gym, watching Purdue basketball. But yeah, it's pretty much my life since we last talked. So yeah,
cool.
That's me.
Nice.
Yeah. So now we'll just get into the episode. So basically, for this episode, we're kind of touching on a wide array of, I guess, like two different things. But we want to first talk about our hobbies because I think, like, we're now all transitioning out of college.
Mm-hmm.
We all need to actually have a life and do something different, not just hang out with friends and school. So we kind of want to briefly touch on our hobbies right now. And I'll start. And we're also going to talk about hobbies that we're doing and then hobbies that we kind of want to get into. Mm-hmm. And I think for me, the hobbies that I do, not super consistently, Well, working out, I would consider one of my hobbies because I started that after a young adult. Like, I think I always worked out like here and there, but I would do like 3 months and then like stints. So I do like 3 months, take like 6 months,
Mm,
don't do it, and 3 months again, and then six. Like, I would never do it consistently.
mhm,
So now that I've done it for like, well, now I'm almost 7 months straight. Like that's like been the most I've ever done. So that's been really nice, like working out.
mm,
I make vlogs occasionally. I used to do it more back then, but I do it occasionally now. So like video editing, I would say some of my hobbies. I like doing that. I've made a lot of videos just for people, just for like my friends,
mhm,
this year. So that was nice. I've been playing a lot of electric guitar and bass guitar. Because I think that's just a nice skill to have. You know, I heard
mhm.
it's it impresses some girls. So we'll see where that goes. I'm not
It's
good,
not the
so not gonna get
guitar, so
okay. Sounds good. Maybe I'll thank you for humbling me, MVP.
yeah, of course.
So then yeah, like yeah, so I've been playing that, and it's been fun because, or actually, it's not been fun because it's been like torture because I'm finally learning the right way. So I
Mm,
think when I first started electric guitar, it was like, all right, learn all the chords, and then let's play songs, and like that's like not bad, but you're
Mhm,
not learning like scales, pentatonic scales, triads, music theory.
mhm,
Like you're not learning any of that stuff, or like proper like finger placement, picking placement, or sorry, picking form. So like I've been like relearning all of that, and it's been so painful because it's like hours. I mean, not hours, but I just do like an hour, like the same like stupid exercise, like
mhm,
because I'm like trying to relearn my brain how to like do everything correctly.
mhm,
So it's been boring, but I think it's nice seeing the progress. So that's something I've been doing, and then I boulder,
mm.
like rock climbing without the yeah. I do that because that's what my gym does. So I do that like kind of on my own these days, and something random I do.
mm.
Mhm.
Um, but but I think let's just like go through our hobbies then. So, Joe, you got some?
For me, I think the biggest hobby I am doing right now is a lot of cooking. Um,
Mm,
Mm.
like consistent cooking. Like I always made food for myself, in college. Um, but it was always kind of the same thing over and over again. So it's never like like expanding my cooking knowledge. Like I've always just made the same food and ate the same thing over and over again. But now that I kind of have the freedom to do so, I'm trying new things, making new foods, um, and doing a lot more different recipes. Um, fun fact, like I don't think I haven't been to a restaurant in the area yet because I've been just eating at home.
oh wow,
Um,
wait, that's so you're saving
so
so much money.
yeah, that's I mean that's part of the reason why I started cooking is so I can save money, but I just like cooking. So that's always
Mm,
been a hobby of mine, and now I'm doing it a lot more. Other hobbies, I do go to the gym pretty consistently, but that's kind of always been a little bit of a routine, and I just do it to stay healthy. So I wouldn't say it's a hobby, but more of a habit. But I do it anyways now that I'm out of college. And I also do like volleyball on the side a little bit, just because there's a huge volleyball scene in the area. And once summer
Mm.
comes around, beach volleyball is big. Not like I'm not like trying to be good at it. I'm just good enough so that I'm not a loser out there. So
Mm. Mhm.
learning the
Like a
rules,
bench.
learning, yeah, just not trying to be
volleyball's fun.
that one guy who doesn't get it. So yeah, that's been good.
Mm.
Um, and like I've like drawing, so been drawing a little bit, but that's not as frequent. So those are the main hobbies I have right now, at least.
Nice,
Mm.
Yeah.
Miss Lee.
Well, obviously, like I like playing games, but I definitely have been playing less and less, like because I'm so
Mm,
busy and like
mm,
playing games like takes my energy. I feel like
mm,
because you're talking to people, like
mm.
rather than just like laying down like on my phone. I feel like gaming is like definitely more than that. So I've been playing that less, but I think gaming is one of my hobbies. Um, and I play pickleball. I think pickleball is a really good hobby of mine now. We play at least once, if not twice a week, and like it's
Mm.
actually a really good workout. And I think
Mhm.
it's really fun way to bond with people. And like for people who are not that athletic, I feel like pickleball is like actually pretty easy.
Mhm.
It's like easy to pick up.
Yeah.
And I've been to Pilates once. I went once.
That's not a hobby.
But like, yes, it is
No.
because I'm trying to do it more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going again on Monday. Like
Both
I'm
things.
trying to do this every month. I just couldn't because my sister was here. Like
Mm,
2 weeks in a row, my sister was
mm,
here.
mm,
So I couldn't do it with her. But
Mhm.
honestly, Pilates was so humbling. Like it was so hard. Like
mm.
I was just like, wait, this is like not like aesthetic. This is like difficult. But it was like really good. I feel like as I'm getting older, like my muscles actually hurt so bad. Like my like shoulders hurt, like my back hurts. And I was talking to like my friends from church and they're like, yeah, that's like massage isn't gonna cut it. Like you have to like get muscle for you to not be in pain all the time. So
Mm.
I'm like, oh, fine. Like I guess I'll get muscle. So that's why I've been trying to go to Pilates more. Wait,
Mm.
are we talking about like the ones we want to do more or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah,
ones
yeah.
we do
Go,
right
go, go
now?
into it. Go into it. Get into it.
So I think Pilates is something I want to get into more. No, I went once and my body was in pain for like that whole week. Like I couldn't sit on the toilet. Like I was like, wait, this is
Okay.
like painful. Yeah, so
Wow,
I think
that bad?
Pilates I want to get into. Yeah, it's difficult. It's humbling.
Wow.
You're basically restructuring your
Um,
body, so it makes sense.
yeah. It's like a lot of core and I don't have any
Yeah.
muscles in my stomach. So,
It's not your. Yeah, yeah.
and I think another one is I want to cook more because
Mm.
like I like cooking and I think I'm pretty good. It's just like I don't want to. 'Cause
Mm,
like if I had time I would. And I want to
Mhm.
like try out new recipes and like eat healthier. But like I can't. Like I'm so tired. I'm like like the thought of
Pilates.
coming home.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly. When I get stronger, like I want to cook more. 'Cause like
mm,
when I come home, I think the last thing I want to do is like cook and like do the dishes. I'm
Mm.
like, oh, hell no. Like I would rather starve. So
Right. Okay.
I want to cook more at home and like eat a little healthier, I think. I think my new like hobby is like I want to like have like a healthier lifestyle.
mm.
Mm.
Yeah, overall.
Nice.
That's it. Yeah,
What about you, Matt? Any hobbies you
that's
want to
it.
do?
There's some stuff I've been thinking about doing. Um,
Mm.
like I thought about like doing something in like film because I'm
Oh.
currently kind of doing video editing. So
Mhm.
maybe like filming for like a movie set or just like maybe a short film because a lot of people are doing like short films for YouTube, but like
Mhm.
super cinematic.
Mhm.
So like there's one thing I'm interested in doing. And then randomly, like I kind of want to be more handy.
Mm.
Um, I think something I want to do is like I cause sometimes I look up like guitar like stands or
Mhm.
like hat stands so like where you can like put all your hats. And I just look
Mhm.
at them and I'm like, dude, I can like make this.
Mm,
Like, you know what I mean? I can go to Home Depot and just like, like whip something up, like not super good looking or anything, but like at least it'll do the job, you know? So I
Mhm.
think I want to
Mhm.
slowly get into that more. Maybe I'll do that more like when I move out.
Mhm.
mm,
A little more practical, but something like that. I think being more handy at like and like utilizing Home Depot to the maximum efficiency.
Mhm.
Because there's something like that. I think that'll be cool.
Mm.
But those are the only two I'm thinking about at the moment.
mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You, Joe?
For me,
Wait, I also want to do interior design. Sorry.
no, go ahead. Like,
Like that, like what Matt said, kind of, but like get like
mhm.
more furniture and like decorate my house out.
Mm,
Mm.
I forgot to mention.
mm,
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I wouldn't say doing craftsmanship and like building things is a hobby I want to do because I do that for work quite literally. I
mm,
like
Hmm.
3D print and make things on a daily basis. So
Oh, yeah. Notebook.
um
Yeah.
if anything, I want to learn how to CAD better because my CAD skills are at only collegiate level. So I can make stuff
you're what?
CAD,
like
CAD.
3D
What's
modeling.
CAD?
Yeah, 3D
It's
model. Yeah.
a
Oh.
computer augmented design. So if I were to like make a bookshelf, I can make it digitally, but that's like very easy to do. Like more complex designs and machines require more insight. So, I mean, that would just be work related. So I get enough of that at work. One hobby I really want to try is animation. Like a lot of my drawings, or a lot of, I guess the reason I draw is because I like story building. I like making characters and doing like storyboards. So I eventually want to be able to digitally create like animations through drawing. So that's kind of on my bucket list of things to invest in with my time. And I think it would be a cool hobby to have. Um,
Oh.
so yeah, animation's a big one. Uh, Other things, I kind of want to get into fashion, like not in the sense of like being a model, but like update my wardrobe to be more like mature. Like I think a lot of my clothes is very still much my college fit. Like I have clothes for work, but other than that, my casual clothes is still college t-shirts and pants that I wore, and shoes are still like 2, 3 years old and they're still from college. Like if I can update my wardrobe, I think that would benefit my look and it'd be kind of fun to do. So yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Suzie can help you. MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah,
MVP right there.
sure.
But like, shout out to, I just want to give a shout out to Joe. I mean, all the thumbnails that you see, like the animations at the start of our
Oh
videos,
yeah.
our logo, all written by Joe, and we don't pay him anything.
Yeah,
So
you should pay me, guys.
it's
What?
like shout out to him, right? Yeah. So
it's a good
and
reason.
we're still not gonna
Well,
we're never
I
gonna
did
pay him.
things
So,
for the podcast.
yeah.
Like, where's my commission on that?
You would?
I did the theme song.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
We'll bring
Probably
it back.
the
We'll
worst
bring
thing
it
we
back.
ever thought about. Holy
No,
cow.
please don't.
I cringed so hard when I was editing that too. I was like, oh my God,
Wait,
this is the
same.
worst.
I was like, wait, who did this?
But the fact
We
that
should-
you guys were like, because I brought it up and you guys like went for it, I was like very thankful.
We should do it again. Do a redo.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, well, thank you guys for sharing. So we're gonna get into like kind of the meat. I mean, shoot, this podcast can be long, but we're gonna get into like the meat of our podcast topic, and that is happiness.
Happiness.
What is happiness to us? How do we achieve it in our lives right now? So actually, the reason why I brought up this topic was I watched a podcast recently. So do you guys know David So? You guys remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Super OG YouTuber, California,
Was this Genius
JK
Brain?
Films. Yeah, Genius Brain, and he was talking about happiness because he said that initially when he was like getting started, like he was like really popular with YouTube, he would tell everybody like chase happiness, chase what makes you happy, and I think that's something we all hear, right? Like so, for example, like maybe I really like. I don't know. I love hockey, right? So I would chase hockey, like try to play it as much as I can, try to get a job in hockey, read about hockey, watch hockey, like chase that. He actually kind of went back and he actually apologized in his podcast for him because he said he thinks now that the way to happiness is not like chasing happiness, but actually chasing challenges. So let me give an example. So I kind of wrote it down. It's like kind of like exactly what he said verbatim, but it was happiness for him was a byproduct of chasing challenges that made me grow. The times he felt most happy was when he chased growth, when he chased change. He said that if he said he doesn't think that you should chase happiness like because it's like temporary. Like happiness could be like going to concert or something very temporary. Like it's like in a moment you're very happy, but it's not lasting, right? He said he thinks instead you should chase things that make you grow and challenge you because those are more permanent. So what do you guys think about that? Because I think it's like easier said than done a little bit. But yeah, so he said to him, it's interesting. It's like it's the complete opposite. It's not chasing good things. It's actually chasing difficult things. But in the end, it will help you grow. So what do you guys think about that? Shout out to Mr. David. So
Yeah.
I think I agree that like if you're just chasing like the little like temporary things, when those things are gone, you're like no longer gonna be like content. Like I think
mm,
it's really hard, or it's wait, I just lost the train of thought. Like I think like it's really hard to like not chase those things though because it's like really easy and you get like gratitude like immediate wait, not
mm,
gratitude, like pleasure like immediately, right? Like for example, like concert, like you're gonna feel like so happy, you're gonna have so much fun, but I feel like it also goes away really fast.
yeah.
Mm,
Like so I think like bringing that into like how I feel about happiness is like I definitely do agree in like chasing for like challenges and change because I feel like the happiness and like the rewarding, the satisfaction that comes from like challenging yourself is so much bigger than like just the happiness that like small happiness that you feel from like those temporary things.
Mhm.
I think
mm,
once like your environment changes and like you take yourself out of the comfort zone, I think it's like really like small things can be like really rewarding and it just
Mm,
feels so grateful. So I feel like yeah. And I feel like real happy, like you really start to feel like more happy when you like hit rock bottom. Cause then
mm,
I feel like after that, it's just like you're happy, like you're thankful for like every small little thing. And I think it makes you a little happy. Cause I used to think about that a lot. Like, oh, like, am I happy right now? Yeah, I don't think I'm happy. But I feel like nowadays, it's just like the things that make me happy, like people that, that make me happy, that my definition of happy has changed a lot. Because I think when I like first graduated, I would like compare like my feelings to how I used to feel in college a lot. Like, oh, I feel like I had like so much more fun in college and
mhm,
like I was more happy in college basically. But like you can't like compare because the timeline is different. And I think you can't just like compare like what you were feeling in the past to now because like you're a different person, like your surroundings different. You just have
mm,
to find a way to like keep yourself happy, is
mm.
what I think. I feel like I
mm,
pivoted so much from what you just asked, but I've been thinking about that recently.
No, yeah, no issue.
mhm.
I mean, so Joe, you
Yeah.
want to go? Kind of your thoughts
I
on
mean,
just whatever. Doesn't have to be off mine.
well, based off what you said with chasing challenges is kind of the way to happiness. I think I agree. Um, there's definitely there's definitely satisfaction when you overcome a challenge. I think that brings growth, which means happiness. I think a lot of people equate happiness to the innate, just like the pure emotion of being happy, which can honestly come from anything. Like eating something good can make you happy, or winning a game can make you happy. So I think
Hmm.
that kind of emotion is valid, but it's very fleeting, right? It's like one and done. Like once you finish eating or once the game is done and over with, like that feeling is gone immediately. But knowing that there's growth and that, especially with a challenge, knowing that you're eventually going to overcome this challenge and that you've conquered something that you thought was impossible, I think that satisfaction is equated to happiness because now you're a better person than before. When you eat something good and
Hmm.
when you play a game and you win, before and after, you're still the same person relatively, right? Like you just happen to eat something good, or something good happened to you. But with the overcoming a challenge or taking on a challenge, there's like a character development, right? It's like you are one person going in and you're a different person coming out. And that difference, before and after, is, I think, usually reflected upon really positively. And that satisfaction is what makes you happy. It's like, wow, I really did a lot there, huh? Or like, wow, I came a long way. So I think being able to look back and say, wow, I did something there, is what brings happiness. And then like vice versa, if you've kind of been at a plateau and you haven't really done much, like this is why people have midlife crisis or quarter life crisis, is because at some point in your life you realize I've been doing the same thing over and over again and nothing's changed. that's when the depression hits. Nothing's bad has happened to you. Life is stable, life is
Mhm.
fine. But realizing you haven't grown, that's when it hits. And that's when you realize maybe you're not happy, maybe you're not content with where you're at. So always having a new thing to look forward to and stress about, but overcome, I think allows growth and that brings happiness. And then when that quarter life or midlife crisis happens, you'll be able to look back and say, no, I've grown. My life has gotten better over time. And then you won't be in a state of depression or being sad about it. So yeah, I would agree with the statement about challenges being necessary for happiness.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't. He didn't allude to this at all, but I think I would agree. I would also say that like those like temporary happinesses, like that like emotion of happiness, I think are very important as well. Because I know like we all agree that like challenges is like a great way to like obtain happiness, but it's not. It's a challenge for a reason. So
Hmm.
meaning that it's not going to be good all the time, right? Like for example, like maybe your challenge is like changing your body. So you want to work out and maybe get like really jacked, right? Like the
Mhm.
road to become really jacked is long. It's not easy. There's going to be times where you're going to look great, you're going to look horrible, or there's going to be no change. You can't see any change to your eye. And I think like at times that can become very like, very defeating and very like depressing. So
Hmm.
I think like those small things, like maybe for you, it's like playing video games, or maybe for some people, it's like, you know, having a drink and watching a movie, or going out to concerts, or whatever you enjoy, like your hobbies, like we just mentioned. Even though those maybe aren't challenging, like I think those temporary happinesses, like are I would argue as equally as important because
Mm.
you got to keep something going, right? Like you can't just be like, no, like I will be happy eventually, like because I'm going through a challenging moment. Like I don't think that's a good way to go about like happiness.
Hmm.
Um, but I think for me, like if I'm just kind of be kind of just like very like shallow surface level with happiness, like playing games for me is really a large part of happiness. Like recently, the new TFT set came out, like Team Fight Tactics, if you know what that is, and I've
Yeah.
been really enjoying that. It's been fun to play. Like I play Valorant with friends here and there, or whatever. I think games is really good, great for me. Like watching new Netflix shows, super
Mm.
gratifying for me, right? I love going to concerts as well. Like I was actually thinking about going to EDC this year, like in Las
Mm.
Vegas. So that was
Oh
like, but
wow.
that it was too expensive, too expensive. But you know what I mean? It's like it's a it's a thought. I enjoy it. So
Hmm.
um, yeah, I would say those are ways. And the way I think I keep myself happier is like I think I don't know, just doing those things when maybe life isn't going too well, when I'm feeling down,
Hmm.
and just obviously keep going. So yeah, but I agree
Yeah.
with what I guess what David So said initially. But do you guys have anything like kind of random stuff that kind of keeps you happy?
Mm.
I think another important thing is like if you are not happy, which definitely been
Hmm.
there, like you can't focus on the fact that you're like not happy. Because then I feel like you
Hmm.
just like look for more reason why, like, oh yeah, this is why I'm not happy. Like this is why I'm depressed. Like I feel like
Hmm.
once you're like in that like loophole, it's really easy to like fall down even more. So I
Hmm.
think that's when like the small gratitude. Wait, what does gratitude mean happiness?
Like
Like
thankfulness.
thankfulness, like yeah, but basically kind of same,
That's not
kind of
what I
similar,
meant.
or like
I think that's what like the small things that make you happy comes in play. Because I feel like when I was depressed, I would do like little things like little things that would make me happy. Like I would like eat something that I really like
Hmm.
that would like bring my mood up, and then from there I could like clean my place and like just like do like more things. I think that's when like those small things are because when you're depressed, you're not gonna be like, all right, I gotta be a better person. Like let me go work out, and it's really hard. So I think that's when like the small things help. So I think those like small things are really important to be like if you like if you're shooting to be like a really in a happy positive mindset because when you're down it's really hard to like think about like the big picture, I guess. Also, I just remembered, I don't know if this actually happened or not, but
Hmm.
did in one of our episodes did I fall asleep when Joseph was talking?
Yeah.
Yes.
because I was kind of zoning out, and I was like, "Wait, this is definitely happened before in the past."
Having deja vu. She's like, I've done this
I was
before.
like, "Wait, I
round
can't
2.
fall asleep again."
That was
I'm
so
just so
funny
tired.
because that was in person.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Uh,
I was looking at Joseph and then I went turn and then you were falling asleep and I was like, oh my God, like, what's happening?
oh
Um,
Yeah,
man,
I
we
just
didn't
remember
record it,
that
and we
part.
didn't like video record that though. That would have been so funny.
yeah, that was great. But no, I think like two, I don't recommend drugs. I know those are like could be those are temporary happinesses and like if you do
Yeah.
it, I don't care. I personally don't recommend it.
Don't do drugs,
You know,
kids.
there's health reasons and like you could get addicted and you know,
Mm.
it's just not
Yeah,
great.
I think like if you start depending on things to make you feel better, it's really hard to stop. Because you
Yeah.
remember, like your body remembers, like, like I'm depressed, like I need this one right now, like because you will feel you know, the immediate pleasure, but that you like, it's really hard to like get out of that. I think
Yeah, no,
it's what
it's
I
I
have
very
heard.
hard. It's very
I
hard.
will say, I think one thing I like to do is talk to a friend about it. Like if you're not feeling happy, so many times it's because you're overthinking the situation. Like the reasons you're
Mm,
upset or the reasons you think your life isn't going so well. But just talking to one person can really help you reset that focus. And
Mhm.
I just like, even though I'm very much a homebody, like I could have a plate of good food, have TFT pulled up, and have a movie going, and I'll be chill. Like I'll be happy for like 3, 4 hours. But I also like small gatherings with friends. I think that can be a very meaningful and chill time. Like we don't even need to talk that much. We can just be like watching the Purdue basketball game, but being in the presence of other people, just kind of chilling and doing something together, I think brings inherent happiness. And like chatting about life and being like, hey, how's work going? How's what you've been up to? Stuff like that really helps you reset a little bit mentally because you realize, everyone goes through life. You're not the only one, and some of the
Mhm.
daily challenges might make you upset, but everyone kind of goes through the same challenges, and knowing that someone else is going through it actively, it softens the blow with some of the things that make you sad, and I think that helps you cope and gives you happiness in the moment. So I would recommend, you know even though I'm personally not the best at doing it, staying in touch with people, and just reaching out once in a while, and that might,
Yeah,
you never know, spark a new thing going on in your life. So
yeah,
I would
that's for
recommend.
sure. Talking helps. I think
Hmm.
yeah, I definitely agree. All right. Anything else we have on happiness?
You just need Jesus.
If you if you had to rate your happiness right now from 1 to 100, like at
Yes.
your point in life, what would it be?
100.
That's a great question. That's a great question.
1 to 100.
One, two,
That's a large
I
scale.
say 60.
60.
Yeah.
Why 60?
I
What's
think
it missing?
missing a lot of things.
I'm just kidding.
No, I think it's like the reason why I say 60, and I think it's like I think it sounds bad, but I think it was a lot worse.
Mm,
But I think I'm like in my head a lot about things, like, I could be making more money, I could be in a relationship, I could be doing a lot more better things with my money, like investing more in stocks and like getting into different things, right? Like stuff like that. I think there's all these things, but I think recently I've been like finally like, we talked about like just, going after challenges. I
mm,
think finally like I've been going after challenges. I started doing that recently. Like for one, I'm working full time, right? I'm doing my hobbies. Like I, applying to jobs. Like I'm doing all of it all at once finally. And I
hmm.
think because like before I would always be like, no, I can't do everything. It's like it's too hard, and I would just like not do it. But I think now like I'm starting to what's the word? Like heed the challenge a little bit more. So I think
Hmm.
it's weird because like my happiness I think is going up because it's like even though like nothing's happened, like nothing, like I didn't get like a new job or I didn't get like a new whatever, but it's like, hey, at least like I'm moving, right? I'm walking finally forward. So I think that's why like I'm a little bit more happier these days. And it's not like I'm not reliant on like, oh, I need to hang out with my friends all the time, or like I'm doing this by myself, you know. So I think that's been nice. Yeah, how about you guys?
I think
60,
like
60, right?
I think I'm at a good 75.
Nice.
Yeah. I'd say I'm pretty happy these days.
MVP?
That's a C. Yeah, that's a C.
Well, okay, not just that, but
I mean,
like work has been really, really, really good for me. Like it's so like I'm getting like cross-trained and I don't know, just things that's happening at work. Everything is just I'm like so grateful for. So I think a lot of gratitude comes from that. And I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm at a 75.
That's good.
That's good.
And I think I've like moved on from the past completely, which has helped me focus on my life now. And
You
like,
sure? You sure about that?
I'd say that, yeah, I think so. And I think that's definitely helped me more happier.
Good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
I'm at a
Moving
solid
forward.
71.
She's lying.
I think 71 is a good number.
A C minus.
I think a lot of the happiness I have right now is the temporary kind, where I'm in a new area, living by myself, making new friends, Purdue's doing good in basketball. Like it's happiness, but when everything is all said and done, like when the things settle, like where am I in my life? I think 71, like things could be better as a postgraduate. You know, you always tell yourself you could be in a better spot in life. Like Matt said, I could be doing a lot more with my time, a lot more with my money. The area I'm living in is not the most, I guess, not what I envisioned living in after college, but it's I think at a good spot right now for an early career that I am in with my life, and
for sure. Yeah,
I can't complain. So at least the 70, and then the 1% is probably because I'm just excited to be free from college. So that's exciting, and there's always room to improve. So 71 is pretty much where I'm at, I think. So could be worse, could be better.
This is not less than 50. Less than 50, we need to have an intervention.
Yeah, next
If it was
podcast
less than 50, I'll be like, we're not doing the podcast.
Yeah, what if like I was like 10?
I wouldn't come to the podcast, guys.
Yeah, what if I said like 10? You guys are just like, oh, okay.
Oh, man.
Too bad.
Well,
grow up.
Well, that's it for the happiness. This is our happiness podcast. How to be happy.
Be happy, guys.
What we think happiness is. We're gonna transition to something a little bit more fun, I would say, and that's we're gonna talk about very viral Korean scenarios, maybe like 5 years ago. Honestly, at this point, I don't know. I feel like they've been.
I feel like
forever,
I've seen it ever since like college.
Yeah,
it's been around for a while.
We haven't talked about it. I don't know why, but so there's a few different scenarios, and like Suzie, do you want to explain them?
We can go with the jacket one first. So it's like if you have a significant other and like they zip up the jacket of your friend, like are you gonna be okay with that, or do you think that's like weird?
So for more context, the type of jacket that I think was used in the initial example was like the long, like padded
long jacket.
So
like you have to bend on your knees to zip shit.
Like you have to like they're basically it's like the zipper starts like
full
at their
body
feet almost, or like their ankles,
full
and you have to go all the way up. Yeah.
See, I would start. That's not okay. Like that's fucked up. Because if you think about it, like first of all, I feel like my significant other didn't even zip my jacket. So,
just like,
and I feel like that's just so intimate. Like you're like bending, like you're like on your knees for my friend. Like that's just like I'll be so mad. I'll be like, wait, what are you doing? Like she can do that herself. But like, if it was like my sister, I'd be like, okay, yeah, whatever. No, actually, no. That's weird though. That's so weird.
Really? Oh no. So no, what if it's your mom? What if it's your mom?
That's so fucking weird.
Wait,
What are you doing?
what's wrong if your mom does it?
Wait, my mom would be like, wait, what are you
So
doing?
what if your brother does it?
My brother?
So because he can't reach all the way, so he'll go like halfway, but he tries.
That's just
No. So that's interesting. So even if it's a guy, you
oh
no.
no, like if it's a guy, like if I was
Oh,
hanging
okay,
out with
okay.
Joseph and my boyfriend zips up Joseph's jacket, I'll be like, oh, what a nice guy. But if it was a girl, like I feel
Mm,
like okay, let's say I was hanging out with Amber and my
okay.
boyfriend's like, oh, like and Amber's like, oh crap, like it's so cold. And he's like, oh, let me get that for you. I feel like Amber would feel so weird too. Like I feel like that's just
Yeah,
like
Caleb wouldn't like that
so
either. Yeah, Caleb wouldn't.
yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like that's just like
Caleb be like,
weird.
do me too, do me too.
Yeah, I feel
To me
like
up.
that's just like that's like you don't need to be that nice, dude. Like I don't know. I feel like that's weird. Yeah.
It's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you, but I think it's like I don't know. I'm not like super against it. Like I
What?
don't know if I'll have like I don't know if I'll have like a bio
Lying.
reaction to it. No,
What?
I'm trying to think about this more. No,
Okay,
because
let's
So,
I think
say
I think it's very situational. It's very very situational.
okay,
so
let's
Matt, if
say
your girlfriend
okay.
goes up to another guy and zips up his whole jacket in front of
No,
you, you
let
wouldn't
me
feel
give you a
uncomfortable.
scenario.
Okay,
Let me
okay. Give
give
me a
you a
scenario. Give me
scenario.
a scenario.
Okay.
Give me a scenario.
So your girlfriend and Joseph went to grocery shopping,
Okay.
and both of you guys' hands are full, whatever. And Joseph's
Okay.
like, "Oh my gosh, so cold out here." And then your girlfriend's like, "Oh wait, let me." And she like gets on her knees and
Okay. So first of all,
like
you're
that's
over exaggerating because I don't think like getting on your knees is not the right like.
yeah
So no.
I would be
I disagree. I disagree.
uncomfortable.
I disagree. No, so
yeah.
okay, so here's the reason why. Okay, so the reason why I don't think you're like, getting on your knees. You're not like you're not like that's like weird. You're just bending over, right? And then like the action of pulling up. The reason why
Yeah,
it's
and
bad
then
is
their face is gonna be this
you get
close.
close, right?
Like
Hmm.
what?
I don't know. I'm like thinking about it because I'm trying to be devil's advocate here. Because also I don't really care as much, honestly. But
Hmm.
I think I would care more depending on who does it. So if it's like if it's like how do I explain? If it's like someone like I don't really know, like I just met, and they do that, hell no, no. That's not right, right?
Mm.
But let's say it's like because like I have friends that are married. Like if
Hmm.
they
No,
did
it
it,
has to be your
no.
single friend.
Oh, well then yeah, no.
Yeah, it's
No,
weird.
actually, wait. Like, okay, so like, for example, let's say who's single right now. Let's say, like,
Joseph.
no. But other than
Thanks,
like
Susie. Thanks.
other than Joseph, I'm trying to think of someone
No. Um.
like
No.
that I'm not as close with. Like, okay, so oh wait,
Dave
actually no,
Blow.
I don't think I would. I don't think I would care about it. No, actually, Dave, I'll be fine with.
Oh, really?
Like if your girlfriend zipped up there. Wait, that's like mean. Like what?
What do you mean
If
that's
you
mean?
like wait, what do you mean like Dave's okay? Like why is Dave
Like, I don't
okay?
think Dave would take it the wrong way.
No,
He'd be like,
because
"Oh, they're just
yeah,
being
Dave
nice."
is so goofy.
Oh.
He's actually like the most goofy person I know. So it would just have like I'm trying to think.
Or okay, I feel like girls don't really zip up jackets for guys. What about like
Yeah.
putting a scarf around their
Oh no. That's
Mm.
I've seen too many K dramas to know that one is not allowed.
Hmm.
I don't know. Okay. I guess now after thinking about it, I don't like it.
neck? Yeah. Told
But
you.
anyways, yeah.
Like
Okay. Okay. Joseph, do you agree, Joseph? Are you on the same page?
I agree with you guys. I think there is a certain line that you shouldn't cross. If it's a group of friends and they conveniently had another jacket and they're like offering their other jacket to them, be like, hey, if you're cold, I have an extra jacket. Do you want to use it? That's fine. But if they take off their own jacket to give it to someone other than their significant other.
Wait, that's not the question.
No, I know, but I'm saying I agree with the zip up part, but even extending beyond that, doing things for another person other than your significant other in a kind of affectionate manner, I think is a little uncomfortable. If I told my girlfriend to do that for him, then it's okay. If I'm like close with, let's say, if I'm close with this guy,
jacket off for my friend,
and I'm like, hey, can you go help him and zip up his jacket for him because he has no hands? And then she does it, then it's fine. But if she does it off script, in a voluntary action, and I mean, what the heck?
Yeah.
So
wait, if like we were in a group and this girl's like, oh my gosh, it's cold, and my like boyfriend takes off his jacket and gives us her, and like he starts shivering, I'll be so mad. Oh my god.
You're not gonna give your jacket for him.
No, he's not getting anything.
He's not getting anything. He's not even coming back home.
He's sleeping outside.
Yeah, he's not gonna have a girlfriend.
Yeah, that's true. He's not gonna have a girlfriend.
No jacket.
No
jacket, no girlfriend. Like
no beaches.
Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, like that's funny, but actually interesting. Like, does it change actually if you're married?
Yeah.
Like, are you just kind of like
so.
do whatever, don't care?
I think so. I wouldn't know, but
no, you still okay.
If my wife went up to a random guy and helped zip up his jacket,
gets on her knees, like no.
Okay, well, you got to stop saying getting on her knees. Seriously, get that out of your head.
Because like, I think for me too, because like it's like for me, I'm the guy, I'm the weird guy, right? That's zipping up the jacket. Like I know, I also like if the girls that also shorter than me, like all you have to do is just kind of bend over and just like zip it up. But the thing is, that action is like getting really close.
Yeah.
So it's like that's where it gets iffy. Yeah.
And you like pull her in. I'm just kidding.
Okay, well that you're just adding drama to the scenario. Whoa.
Before you close the jacket, you just get
you know
you put her hood up.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah, and then you tie the scarf. Yeah, that's over.
And then you roll her hair behind her ear.
yeah, that's not your girl anymore.
You know what you should do is you get one of those long extending hands, and then you just zip it from far away. You get the little robot arm and just zip it up.
I don't like that either.
But then there's one more then, right, Suzie? So there's the
oh yeah. Well, I don't know how to explain this to like American people, because like, do they even know like anything?
So I think it's Perilla leaf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or okay, let's explain it like American way. Like
it's so specific. It's so okay, so basically it's like these leaves, right? So for those who aren't Korean or Asian, right? It's like these leaves,
I'm saying
right?
We can use like American food.
Like what would you use that?
Like pizza?
okay, I have one. Yeah, I was gonna say pizza.
No,
like,
no, I disagree. No,
listen. Listen.
That's not how it works, Suzie.
Okay. No, just listen. It's like it's gonna work. Just listen to it. So like, if this girl is trying to, well, for you guys, this guy's like trying to get pizza, and like it's not cut all the way, so they're like struggling, and then your girlfriend all of a sudden is like, okay, like let me help you, and like puts like holds down the rest of the piece so he can pull it up. Like
that's not weird.
Yeah, I guess that's weird.
I don't think that's
actually, even if it was like Genyip, because I'm still thinking about like Genyip, but then that was a good example for those like
your pronunciation is so funny.
I don't care, but it's like, you know what I mean? So like, it's like I actually don't care at all.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Like, do you guys actually care? I think it actually doesn't matter.
No, I don't care.
No, actually, I literally think like I think it's actually I'll leave my girlfriend if she takes it the weird way.
I think I don't think it matters as long as they're not feeding each other. I think that's like
okay. Well, that's a whole other thing.
Feeding is different. No, but you know what I mean. Like
here comes the airplane.
If I'm like, I think if I'm thinking of it in a weird way, I think that's weird. That's even more weird than what's actually happening.
What?
Like if like someone like separates it, and then I'm like, she really likes she really like dude. Like I think that's more weird than like than what's actually happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah.
I think it's a red flag if you take it weirdly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like it's like let's progress the flow of eating, or like like
why
are we freaking out, right? Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It's like hurry up, like
I don't
move
think
along.
it's weird. Yeah,
I don't think it's weird
not
at all.
weird.
Yeah, I
Joe, do you
think
think it's
that's.
weird?
I
Basket on
think.
the other
I think
hand.
it's fine. Pizza or Perilla leaves. It's pretty much. I think it's just table manners. So I think
Okay, I have a
I
new
wouldn't.
scenario.
Okay.
Oh God. But
So you're wearing a jacket and a hoodie.
Hmm.
Susie, here's the scenario,
I
right?
already don't like
Your
it.
boyfriend is wearing a jacket and a hoodie, right? You're cold,
Okay.
right? So he gives. Oh, actually, no. Okay, okay. Sorry. Let's just say. Okay,
Let him
actually, let
cook.
me change the scenario. Okay, right? You're at your boyfriend's place, right? You are cold. He goes and gets you a blanket. Your girlfriend also says that she just happened to be there. You girlfriend also says, "Hey, I'm cold too." He also gets her a blanket. That's not weird, right?
I'll be like, oh, you can take this blanket.
Oh,
Like, I
Oh wow.
don't need him grabbing. Actually,
but why? But why? But why? So let's say it's Amber, and Amber's like,
oh, if
"Yeah,
it's Amber,
hey, I'm cold too."
yeah, I'll be like, give Amber a blanket. What are you doing? Yeah, I
Oh,
think
so
that's
okay, but what if Amber is single? What if Amber's single?
yeah, that's fine.
Mm.
Mm,
Yeah, because
okay.
blanket's fine as long as like, yeah, I think that's fine.
But what if it's a hoodie?
Ooh. Ooh. Hoodie's a good
Uh,
question.
He gives you a hood. No, but the thing is, he gave you a hoodie first, and then your friend is like, "Hey, I'm also cold. Can you also give me a hoodie?"
and I'll be like, wait, you
Mm.
can take this hoodie. Like, I feel like
Oh,
that's. I feel
interesting.
Okay.
like
Oh, so it
hoodie's a
has to come
little
from
weird.
you. It
I
has to
mean,
come
if
from you.
yeah, but if it's like Amber, I feel like it's not. I don't know. Putting Amber there,
So
I feel like yeah,
no,
give Amber
so
a hoodie.
that's. Oh, okay, really? Oh, so it depends how close you are. So if it's your close girlfriend, it's like, okay, yeah, whatever, give her the hoodie. But if it's like kind
Yeah,
of just like a girl you know for a bit, you're just like, hell no, like no,
and if
we
I
ain't doing this.
know that she's like that, then I'll be like, oh fuck no,
Mm.
like
Okay,
you're not
okay,
giving her anything because I know
Interesting.
how girls are.
Take notes, guys.
interesting. Take notes, take notes. Make sure you got two
Wait, I have
girls
another
in your.
scenario.
This is the MVP speaking.
Let's say, let's say your girlfriend, and your boyfriend, or wait, you,
Whoa,
your friend,
whoa, whoa. All
Holy.
right. Okay.
your friend, and your girlfriend go out to eat, right?
Me,
So you
my
guys each
friend,
got
and
your
my
own dish.
girlfriend. Okay.
Mhm.
But then your guy friend's like, "Oh, I don't really like this kind of tastes weird." And your girlfriend's like, "Oh, do you want to like switch? Like, I'll eat that one." Is that
Oh,
weird?
that's a good
Oh wow,
scenario.
wow, that's a great scenario. I've never heard this
Yeah.
before.
But yeah, because I just thought about it.
Oh, okay. So if my girlfriend offers to switch
Honestly,
her food for the guy's food in front of
okay,
me.
so here's the thing. If
Mm.
she's switching her dish because she actually enjoys my guy friend's dish more, that's fine. But if I know she doesn't like his dish too, and she does that, no.
Or what if she like uh she like doesn't hate it, but it's not like her favorite. Like she'll eat it. She doesn't
No,
hate it, but you're
still no. No, because
Mm.
it doesn't make sense for you to sacrifice for him at that moment
Mm.
because you got what you wanted. You know what I mean? Like she got what
Mm.
she wanted in that situation, but she's giving that up for him and like not me. Yeah, not it. Nope.
mm,
Gotcha. I
yeah,
agree.
I understand.
I
Mm.
think if she's not into the dish and it's just purely a swap and it's arguably a worse trade for her, then no. Why is she going out of her
Oh
way?
my God. Wait, I have
I
one
would offer to
more.
switch. Okay,
But I
go.
like these. Keep them going, Susie. Keep them
Go,
Wait,
go,
going.
I have
go.
another one.
So I feel like a lot
Okay,
of these are
let's
from
say you
personal
guys.
experience because these are rapid fire. You're
She's
just
actually
having
venting.
yeah, she's a
Yeah, listen to
Dude,
this.
therapy
more how
So,
session right now.
MVPs are humans. MVPs are humans.
uh, let's say
That's our
you,
title.
your friend, and
MVPs
your
are humans.
girlfriend.
Yeah, go. Sorry.
You, your friend, and your girlfriend goes to get boba,
Hmm.
and you
Okay.
guys get like different ones. And then your
Mhm.
girlfriend's like, wait, can I try yours? And drink out of his straw. And then your friend's like, oh, can I try yours? So they're like sharing it. I mean, you're
Mm.
also in that. Like she'll give
Okay.
it to, she's like, yo, you want to try some? But it's
Actually,
like sharing all over the town.
it's weird. This
Mm.
one, I've been the guy that asked, like, sorry. Oh no,
What?
sorry. You mean my girlfriend asked him to try it?
Or she was like, wait, can I try yours? And then she
So
like
it's weird
drank
because I
out of
think
his straw.
I've been in the situation that I'm like the girlfriend. If, for example, so like the example is I'm with my guy friend and his girlfriend, and I ask his
Mhm.
girlfriend, "Can I try your drink?"
What the frick? What's
No,
wrong
because like
with
because we're all getting.
you? What?
Mm.
Is that weird? Is that weird? Shit, is that
Okay.
weird?
For your situation,
Um,
Susie, if she asks the other guy first to try his drink before she asks to try my drink, I think it's an issue. But if she and I do the
mm.
swap where we try each other's first, and then goes to the other friend and is like, we can try, and then I try, like
Oh, can
she
I
has to
try yours
initiate
too? Oh.
she has to initiate that trying and swapping with me first. Because if she does it with the other friend first, I would feel like you're not gonna try mine. Unless it's like
Oh.
the same drink or she's had it like 20 times. If it's three new drinks all three of us have never had and she wants to try all of them at some point, if she doesn't try mine first, I would my eyebrows would raise a little bit. I'd be like, what's going on here?
Wait, can we
Really?
go back to math being a red flag? Because like what?
Run it back.
What?
Rewind the tape.
Okay, wait, Susie, okay, no, okay, Susie, listen to me.
He is that one toxic friend.
I
Like
have
how much?
definitely no,
How much do you want
I
it?
no. I'm on my knees. Please. No, like I have definitely like gone to get boba with Ryan and Kelly, and I just asked Kelly, "Can I try her drink?" And it's like not weird at all.
Well, I
No,
feel like
so
that's different because you're also friends with Kelly. Like this is like this is your friend, and like the
oh, okay, yeah,
and
girlfriend
his
you're not
girlfriend.
friends with.
okay. So I
Yeah.
guess for I do it with people that I'm friends with. Like I don't do it just to like any random person I meet.
Yeah. Like, did you like Kelly? Wait.
No, that's someone else. That's someone else. That's someone else. So
Whoa.
yeah, so I don't know why you guys are freaking out. So yeah, okay, that's weird, right? I don't do that.
Mm.
I'm not a red flag. I'm like a yellow flag at the moment.
Yeah, because I was like,
I'm literally a
okay.
yellow flag, and I'm figuratively a yellow flag at the moment.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
I was about
Interesting,
to say.
interesting. Oh, these are good scenarios. Do you have another one, Susie? I like these.
No, I don't. I can't remember
Susie,
any.
what would you think? Would you be uncomfortable
Yeah,
if
what would
your
you think?
boyfriend and another girl swapped? No?
Like, not at all. Wait. And like, I feel like it's like drinking out of the same straw is like, if they're not friends, first of all, I wouldn't even want to drink out of someone's straw. I feel like that's like a different issue then. But no, I feel like that's kind of weird.
Oh,
Oh, I
I
have
have a question for you. Oh, sorry, no,
okay.
Joe, you go,
No,
Joe, you go. Yeah.
I have a scenario. So you had to hang out at your boyfriend's place or at someone's, let's say your boyfriend's place, right? And it's you and a bunch of other friends, and everyone slowly starts to leave. And at the end of the night, it's you, your boyfriend, and some like one of the girls, like another girlfriend, right? But it's late and she needs to go home. Your boyfriend offers to drive her back home by himself and tells you to stay home. Would that be a red flag?
Mm.
Okay.
100%.
But the thing is,
What if
you're
it
gonna
what
stay
if
the
it's like
night at his
a
place anyways.
yeah, he's like it's cold out and you get ready to sleep or
There's
get
no
ready
point
to
in you
go.
leaving and then coming right back. There's no
Yeah,
point.
he's like
Like
it's a
I'll just drop her off
5 minute
at my house.
drive.
There's a point.
Okay, there's a point.
There's
I
a
agree.
point.
They're weird.
Okay.
They can, first of all, I'm just gonna be like, wait, it's not even that cold, bruh. Like,
Dang.
and I feel
Kick her out.
I feel like that's, I don't know.
But what if it's Amber? Just keep going Amber.
Amber, I'm staying home. Amber can go with my boy.
Wow,
But
Amber's a
yeah,
lucky
no.
person.
Yeah. Amber is
No,
the equalizer. She's
no, because if you think about, well, Amber's my friend, but this girl will not be my friend. I don't even know what this girl
Okay.
is like.
True. No, very true. Very true.
Yeah,
Very
Right,
true.
okay.
Super
so,
true.
So if it's a friend, it's a little more okay than someone random. Okay.
but I think it also depends on how the guy acts because I think my answers are coming from like past experiences,
We
which
know
is
it.
not accurate. Yeah.
Mm.
So I feel like if the guy that I'll date next is like trustworthy, I think the answers would be a little different.
Well, guys have done
Mhm.
this to you, huh? That is weird. That is weird.
I knew it. I knew it. That
Well,
makes
not
sense.
everything that we've said.
Do I happen to know one of them really well? Never mind.
We'll move on.
That was awkward. So no, so okay, so then here's another weird one for both of you. Like this is not like weird at all, right? So let's say again the three person scenario, right? It's your significant
All
other
right.
and then a friend of the same gender, correct?
Wait, can you start
You guys
over?
just
No,
started.
I was thrown off because Matt said this is a weird one. Actually, it's not weird at all. I was like,
Sorry. I'm like, sorry. So it's the same scenario, right? It's your significant other and then a friend of the same gender, right? So like, right, and it's like a not a super close friend, like not Amber level, but like mid level, right? You're close, right? Like, do you want your significant other sitting shotgun, or do you want your friend sitting shotgun?
Oh,
And is it a red flag if your friend like
call shotgun.
forces the boyfriend to sit in the back? Forces your significant other to sit in the back.
no, I think my boyfriend should sit in the back.
Oh,
Like, unless
oh.
I'm like driving with. I'm just thinking about Amber because I'll be like, Amber can get shotgun.
But don't think about Amber.
Suzie, what
about,
about
like-
you and your boyfriend and this girl need to get somewhere. Your boyfriend is driving and the random girl calls shotgun, knowing that you guys are a couple. How would you feel about that?
Yeah.
I'll punch her throat.
Oh, damn.
I'll be like,
Okay.
get out of
I'm
the
sorry.
seat.
Like her
I'm
her
sorry.
throat, her throat.
MVP, I'm
Like
sorry.
her throat, not her face. Like her throat specifically.
Yeah,
Okay.
her throat. No, but what if it was the girl driving, and then the girl's like, "Oh, your boy, like you can get shotgun," because she wouldn't ask me to get shotgun because we're not friends. Like, is that weird?
Oh, good point.
And I'm just
No.
sitting in the back.
Because actually, for me, in this situation, in my head, there is no way that my girlfriend is not sitting in the shotgun with me. Any situation. Like, I don't care if it's like my guy friend or her best girlfriend. Like, there's no situation where, she's not. And then also vice versa. There's no way I'm getting shotgun, especially if it's the girl driving. But even if it's the guy driving and I'm close with him, like, no. Like, I got to know my place in the order, right? Like, I'm in the hierarchy. I'm not number one. I am number.
Yeah, I
four,
think. Well, I think
Yeah.
it also has to do with like. I feel like it would be weird to put a girl in the back. I'll just be like, "Oh, you can ride in the front."
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. For your
That's fair.
situation, I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well,
These are good.
some
We're
interesting
really good at thinking these
scenarios.
on the fly.
We might come up with more later down the road,
Yeah.
but
Not
we
scenarios
should.
that we have to think about anytime soon, but
Except unless you're Suzie, she's thinking about her past trauma.
PTSD.
Yeah, we'll have a therapy session next
I'm trying to-
podcast.
I'm
We'll
trying
have
to
a
think,
therapy
like,
episode.
Has anyone done anything to me like that? My relationships?
I feel like
Anyways,
it would have stuck out if it did.
Yeah, I would have remembered it. Well, anyways, that is the episode.
Yeah, thanks
thank you
for listening,
for
guys.
watching. If you made it this far, this is going to be a fat episode.
We should make them comment something if they actually listened. I think that would engage
Yeah,
our
seriously.
audience.
But they never do, and it's just me commenting, bro.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
true.
you don't have to comment
so-
on the video. You're in the video.
Yeah, I don't know why. But she's probably like, "Wow, she's so pretty."
She's the MVP. Oh my
I
goodness.
agree with her.
Who's that girl?
You should comment MVP if you've made it this far.
Instagram.
Like, even with
Oh
iPhone,
yeah.
even with iPhone
MVP.
quality, she looks great. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you listen
Well,
this
thank you guys
far,
for watching.
like and subscribe.
Yeah. like and subscribe.
Yes.
We will be trying to be more consistent with episodes as we can. Like I said, if you made it this far, please comment a topic that you guys want to talk about. Like, if you guys really like the scenario, whatever you want to say, a segment, like we can try to find more of those, and maybe we can mix them up too on our own. So if you really like that, let us know, and we'll try to do more of those. If not, follow us on our socials. Follow my vlog at Matt Bae. Follow Suzie at Sleep Rose. She streams when she wants to.
Anymore.
Okay, yes, never mind. She doesn't stream anymore. But you can still follow.
Yeah, I'll give you a follow.
Yeah, give me a follow, especially if you're hot Korean.
Please.
6 foot.
She's on her knees. She's on her knees. Give me a chance, please.
Well, hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll catch y'all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe. Don't do drugs. Bye.
Bye.